another Casual Friday. Today I'm gonna share with you the products that I did like and the ones that I didn't like. The ones that I did like, I think it's for a specific kind of person or skin type. So if you're interested in knowing what those products are, then just keep watching this video. Thanks. So the first thing we're gonna get out of the way are the things that I didn't enjoy that much during this week. The first one and the one that I didn't enjoy the most is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. This mascara did not work for me, and I mean, I get it. It gives you lots of volume and it gives you lots of length, but at the same time, I feel like once it extends my lashes, in particular for me, within minutes it starts to fall out all this area, and I get a lot of those little black things that were supposed to be attached to my lashes. They're all over this part of my face. So yes, I mean, and you can even see it on my, I think it's the products, my recent empties. I had one major, I want to think it's some kind of fiber that it fell in this area, and I freshly applied that makeup, so it wasn't as much or anything. It was just the tiniest part that was attached to one of the ends of my lashes that fell in this area. And I mean, I don't have the time to keep looking in the mirror and see if my mascara flake or smudge or anything like that. This actually smudges on me. I feel like it doesn't last as long as I would like it to last. And honestly, there are other mascaras, even drugstore mascaras, that don't flake or smudge on me as bad as this one did for me. So yes, I know there's a lot of hype around this mascara, but in my experience, it's not worth the hype, at least for me. So I'm glad I had a baby size, so I don't have to spend the 20-something dollars that this mascara is just to find out that it didn't work. Another thing that didn't work for me is the Mary Kay concealer. I mentioned that this is in Ivory too, and I wanted to try and see if I could make it work or if I should pass it along to my sister because it's a light color. Having said that, the color didn't bother me as much as what this product did for my under eye. I am in the stage where my under eye starts to get really dry, especially if I use drying products. I mean, they're dry as it is, but I've noticed that whenever I apply this concealer, it's just accentuated all my bags. I mean, accentuated. It makes them look even worse than what they are, because I feel like it really settled in my fine lines, and I had to moisturize quite a lot before I applied this concealer. And by the time that I moisturized and I applied this, a couple of hours later, I still could see some settling in the fine lines. And I don't know if the color was off too, and that's why I felt like this, I don't know, accentuated even more, and they didn't look pretty. So yes, I'm gonna pass this along to my sister, which is younger than me and probably not having that dry under eye area as bad as mine, and she's lighter than me, so hopefully it will work for her. For me, it didn't. I feel like in this stage of my life, I need more of a moisturizing kind of concealer, or not even a moisturized concealer, but something that really doesn't dry my under eye area. Another thing that last Friday I mentioned that I loved the dual-ended eyeliners from Urban Decay, and this is not the exception. This is the color, let me see, these are the colors Empire and Uzi. I didn't like Uzi. It's the gray color right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see, and this is the purple one. The gray, it has tiny glitter or sparkle or something, and on me it traveled. So even though the eyeliner stayed in place, I felt like the glitter traveled all over this area and it didn't look pretty. So yes, I did like the purple one, which is Empire, and I used it quite a lot in my looks last week. But I tried once the Uzi one, which is the gray side with the sparkle, and I don't know what it is, but I don't want products traveling, I think one of the things that bother me the most is the eyeliner moving, smudging, or the mascara. Those are the two things that, you know, you can really tell when they are smudging. You can really tell that they do not look pretty. So my eyeshadow fade, okay, not a big deal, but eyeliner and mascara are the kind of products that want to stay in place. Let's start with the products that I did enjoy this week. I told you that I was going to use the L'Oreal Visible Lift foundation. This is a cream foundation and I really enjoyed this foundation. It's more for a normal to dry kind of skin. I have combination skin and I felt like it made me look kind of oily in the middle of the day in my T-zone area. It has a luminous finish. It's not matte, it's not satin, it's luminous. So I have to kind of blot right away. I mean, I apply this foundation, let it sit for a minute, and then I blot it so that way I can have more of a natural matte kind of finish. This actually evens my skin tone. It covers really well. It gives me more of a moisturizing kind of feeling once I apply it. So once again, if you don't like that kind of consistency, or if you are the kind of person that likes the really matte kind of finish, this might not work for you. But if you are after your 30s and you feel like you need a little bit more moisturizing feeling by the time you apply your foundation, then this might be something that you'll be interested in checking out. This to me worked amazing. I really enjoy it. The next thing is the Wet n Wild MegaGlo Illuminating Powder. This is supposed to be the one that has the highlighters, the blush, and the bronzer, the 4 colors. This is in Spotlight Peach 347. I really enjoy this as a blush. I kind of, I don't know, I kind of swirl around the colors and that's what it comes out. It's more of a berry kind of color at the end. I don't know why, because if you look at these colors you wouldn't think berry, but that's how it comes out on my skin. I like it. I think it's great as a blush, and if you really keep the highlighting part kind of clean, you can use it as a highlighter. I like this peach one. I'm gonna try to swatch it here. But I use this peachy color as a highlighter. So yes, I did enjoy this. It's about $3 at the drugstore and I got mine on sale at Rite Aid. And there's also 2 other colors depending on your skin color. So if you haven't tried these, I would recommend you check them out. Something else that I really enjoyed this week is this Tarte, and it's called Provocateur Pressed Mineral Powder with SPF 8. This is one of those powders that it's really finely milled. It's very comparable to the Maybelline Dream Matte powder. So if you don't want to spend the money on this Tarte powder, you can try the Maybelline one. The only difference that you can't see, but you know, it's the ingredients that are in this powder versus the Maybelline one. So yes, this has more natural kind of products and that they're supposed to help you with your skin or give you benefits to your skin, while the Maybelline doesn't. But at the same time, once you look at them, and I even try half face Maybelline, half face Tarte, and I can't, you know, you can't see the difference. It's a really good powder. Nothing, it doesn't have any fallout. It stays whatever you apply it. So I did enjoy this product during this week. Once again, if you don't want to spend the money on the Tarte one, you can use the Maybelline one and it actually works the same. Another thing, and this I received on my Ipsy bag and I talk about it on Monday, and the color is right here, the swatch. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Yeah, right here. It's more of a lavender kind of eye base. I find that if you apply this and you close your eyes, you wait for a few seconds, and once it dries, it doesn't move. I don't know how good it will be as a base if you don't apply your powder shadows on top of it right away, because I feel like this doesn't really, I don't know how well it would be to blend, because once this sets, it doesn't move. So as you can see, I've applied this a few minutes ago and I'm rubbing and rubbing and the product is still there. It's a very long lasting cream shadow. It's very liquidy, but once you apply it and you close your eyes, you let it sit for a minute. Once it dries, it doesn't move. I think it's very easy, and it is a very nice color to use during the springtime. I use it on the days that I didn't have the time to do my eyeshadows or whatever. I apply this, wait for a few seconds, and then apply mascara, and I was ready to go. So if you haven't tried this and you have Ipsy subscription, you probably got one of these, so go ahead and try them. They're amazing. Lastly is the e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous eyeshadow, and I told you that I was gonna let you know how good this is. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but I made quite a few dents, and I used it twice this week. It has good things and bad, and I'll explain that. If you remember back on my empties, I think, video, I had it on, but actually in order to make it look like that, I had to use a lot of product. So that's not a big deal for me. I don't care if I have to use a lot of product, but I felt like once I started to apply more and more product, I realized that it had a lot of fallout of those little glittery particles that has this inside. I think they're kind of silverish. Yeah, they are silver. So after the 5th hour, I noticed that this product started to, you know, it really stayed on place, but the glitter started to fall and moved around this area. I know I have very sensitive eyes, and you know, allergies and stuff, but I don't think that any of my other eyeshadows did that. I think it's just the glitter that it starts to, I don't know, come apart from the color itself or the cream itself, and it starts to trouble. So yes, I do like it. I'm gonna keep it on my makeup collection and probably will buy different colors of this. The only thing that I should say or warn you is if you're gonna use it for a very long day, this might not last as much as you want. So it's amazing for a special occasion, a party or something, but I wouldn't recommend it for long days or long work days because it may be kind of messy. Well girls, thank you for watching this video until the end. I opened another channel, and I've said that I told you guys I was gonna open another channel a few months ago. I didn't get to do it, and then the daily videos, Monday to Friday videos got on the way, but I finally opened the other channel. I'm gonna start uploading starting next week. I was gonna start this week, but it was a busy week. I had kids that were sick and stuff like that, so I didn't have the time to really sit down and record anything this week. So yes, I will be doing that next week. It's gonna be more of a kind of a personal, I don't know, kind of vlogs, but it's not daily life kind of vlogs. It's more talking about stuff that you guys would ask me, or stuff that I want to share with you guys, different experiences and stuff. So if you're interested in that, I'm gonna link that channel down below if you want to go ahead and subscribe, so you can be notified once the first video is there. So anyways, I hope you had a good week, and I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you in my Monday's video.